do. Good morning, everybody. Da, 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 da. No, that's not what I want. Da, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, this thing. Hey, when storms don't do what they're supposed to do. But things happen. Get my Facebook going here. Pardon me, guys. Getting my Facebook going here. Where's my multi thing? Oh, I guess I got to do it the other way. Let me do it this way through the stream key here. Let's go to my other thing. Well, it's not letting me do it. I don't see my multi thing's not here for some. Oh, there it is. Here it is. Modify. Sorry. Got to get my correct thing here on here. Got to get my right thing in here. Got to copy that one. Copy that one. And that one. Yeah, okay. And start. And got that thing in here. Debby. Those inlines. I'm kind of getting both things going here. Done. I think we're up. So I got to update my coordinates now. So he's just trying to get going. Trying to get going. Should be at 8 o'clock advisory should come out here shortly. They're doing hourly right now because it's moved inland a little bit. Hope the next one's a little more fun. This one's kind of been lame, but I'm worried about the flooding. Flooding's my big concern for this next one. I'll tell you that. That is going to be the big problem. Da-da-dum-bum-bum-bum. 7 a.m. Only topped out at 80-mile-per-hour winds. I need to change my alert here. Might need to change my, not that one. Let's change my headline here. Change my headline here. Let's see. There's headline. Yeah, I gotta change this font size because it's too big now. Let's make that back down to 80. Yeah, I think that'll work. Works for me. Microphone's up. Good deal. Yeah, everyone's got a little debris on it. See that? That's really nothing. I tell you, if you're gonna put a landfall and hurricane, that's where I put it, because there ain't nothing in that area, man. There ain't nothing. Yeah, they've adjusted the track back to the right as I was waiting for them to do last night. You know, what's interesting is that the GFS, the override model, was doing some crazy things with this thing yesterday. Just absolutely nuts with the track. It's definitely further east for sure. Because here's the reason why we got landfall so much earlier than what was expected. Let me see if this is streaming over here yet. I don't know if it ever showed up here. No, not down there. Let's go back here. No, it never did come up. Huh. I was trying to stream on my Facebook too, but I think what I needed to do is I needed to add that into the stream on over here, and I didn't do that. I don't know if I can go back in there and do it after I'm already streaming. I don't think I can. Well, oh yeah, maybe I can. Yeah. Here it is. Here it is. I found it. I need to get used to doing this. Got to get used to doing this. All right, let's see. Let's go back here. Using this whole damn Streamlabs thing here. Control V. Save. And now you got to do it. You got to do it right when you start. Okay, that's what I thought. Don't think that's gonna go. Nope, it's not. All right, lesson learned. Know what I got to do there. This is my business phone here. Take care of my business stuff. Let's see, August 12th will work. Let's look at the rainfall totals here on this thing so far. Oof, look at that. Heavy rains, man. See what these totals in there look like. At 6 inches, 6 inches. Here's 7.5 in this county. Getting some serious flooding, man. That's going to be the problem we're going to get. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on take advantage of the storm that we got, and I'm going to continue to do some improvements while I'm working on the page here, because I don't have the exact stuff I need to add here. So let me see here. I need to add some stuff. Where was the one I just did? Was it this one? I think it was a. Let's see. No, I don't need that one. It's these here. I need the winds, hurricane icon. Where's the other thing? Oh, here it is. That one and that one. Those 4 things. Okay, come on. Copy for me. Copy. Alright, and copy this. I gotta reset my headlines for some of my slides. Like, for example, this one, for example. So I'm gonna reset this one here. And I've got to reset the crawl on this one too. Where's that damn phone thing at? Oh, there it is. Try to wait. Do. Actually, undo. I need to do reference. Undo paste. Okay. And paste reference. And you gotta do paste reference, because if you don't do a paste reference when you're doing these, and when you change it in one, it won't change it in all of them. So, something I learned. And put this back on regular mode here. They give me another Coke. All right, let's do some more touch-up work here. I do like my counter right there. Do like my counter. Now, I need to take the, I don't know, know. Maybe I'll do the. Thinking about something here. Maybe I can do. I can that may be a bad thing to put right here. Actually, I'm thinking. So I'm thinking out loud while I'm doing this, kind of getting my stuff going here. Let's see here. Let's do transform, base transform. There it goes. Yeah, I might maybe have a bad idea to put those on those graphics. And is that even up to date? Let me double check, make sure this is up to date here. I want to double check, make sure this one's up to date. Yeah, I'm checking my severe weather stuff right now. Yeah, that's up to date. Just making sure it was correct. So I'm adding the counter to the severe weather outlook slide here for today. You see, we got the front up north with some severe weather up to the northeast, and of course we got the stuff down here in the south. So kind of like that. I might put that on. I may put the counter on all my graphics. I hadn't decided whether I wanted to do that or not. You can let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Yeah, this is not going to be. I thought we'd have a little more time. The system, since it shifted, and it was showing this last night, and when the center was clearly not where the hurricane center was putting it, and they kept trying to push it over to the right because it didn't come in where it was supposed to like come in over here, is what they initially were showing. And it shifted this far down the source. I mean, that shift, because of the way this coast is curved in here, meant that it made landfall basically about 3 hours earlier, because it's moving about 10, made it landfall about 3-4 hours earlier than what it was, which means 30 or 40 miles. That's it, because it's only moving 10 miles an hour. Do the math. So instead of coming in like at 10, 11 o'clock, it came in at around 5. So the center's moved inland now. This is very similar to another storm. I got to look that one up and figure. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I think it was last year. I had one that hit in the same damn spot. That was a little more powerful storm. But yeah, this one's going to be. It's the rain threat I'm most concerned about here. Real concerned about that. But let me continue to do my updates here. Spaghetti plot, that can stay the same. Rain graphic, is this unupdated? Let me see if this has changed at all. See if it's been updated at all. See if it's changed a little bit. It has updated a little bit. Yep. So again, we're talking about the flooding, the rain threat issue. Now we're talking 20. Look at it near the Charleston area here. We're talking 20 plus inches of rain there along the Carolina coast between Savannah and Charleston. I mean, just really. And even below that, 16 to 20 down into Savannah itself. Savannah's pretty low-lying. It can flood pretty badly down there as this thing moves in, because it's going to slow down even more. But the flooding from basically North Carolina down to North Florida, we're talking 10 plus inches of rain. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good. So that's going to be problematic as this thing moves inland there. So. Where's that rain graphic? I probably need to go ahead and I like that graphic look. I just really do. So I might just add this to all of them to where I've got the counter. I mean, it's nothing there right now, but I like the counter, the severe thunderstorm warning, the counter right there on top. I think it looks clean. It's a good place to put that. Still wish we can automate the crawl down below for the hurricane stuff. That's something we're still kind of working on. I've got the automated one for severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings, but not the other thing. So at least we don't have any tornado warnings out just yet. That'll come later. I think once we get the daytime heating going, we'll get some stuff out there, because the tornado risk is there. And this is one I probably need to go ahead and update here. Took the crawl off there and base of reference, I'll put that down there. So this is the tornado risk right now. Let me double check, make sure this one's updated too. Because if you don't check it, it will be dated. We don't want that. Oh, it is. I do have one reference. So there it goes. So there's that risk right there, right through Carolina coast, coming down through South Georgia and into northern Florida. So that's our tornado risk here. Again, probably a little bit later this afternoon with the daytime heating, we get some of those spiral bands that could flare up some stuff. Good morning, Charles. Nassau, Bahamas. Good to see you here. Appreciate you checking in here. Yeah, this is not going to be I'm not really as hyped up for this as I would have been earlier, just for the fact that it came off to the east, which is what I was highlighting yesterday. I said this track is to the east of where the Hurricane Center was putting it. I didn't really, and because of that, it came in earlier than 10. So I'm going to use this opportunity today to try to clean up some of these graphics a little bit, and make sure they're kind of all uniform. So, and if you guys got any feedback and stuff, please let me know what you like, what you don't like. So just kind of trying to get this thing all kind of set up a little bit. We got another system to watch out in the Atlantic. We got a little time on this one. It's that one that's just north of South America. That's the next system to watch. Although right now that one looks like it's trending to just go right into the Yucatan and Mexico again as that high. But look at all, still got a lot of Saharan dust out there. I mean, it's better. It's not quite as bad as it was before, but it is. Yeah, it's not really as good. No problem, Charles. I try to give y'all personalized service. I'm not one of the big dogs out there, so when I get a few folks on here to interact, I'll always like to acknowledge you. Thank you very much. But like I said, we still got 5 weeks till the prime head of the hurricane season. So we got a little time there. Looks like one of the cameras went up there a little bit. So let me go update this one. I know this has been updated. This one's not updated yet, so let's update this one. Yeah, let me fix this one here. I'm kind of using let me get this one set up here in the browser. Here's our infrared imagery here. Just kind of updating. It still looks like a little bit, it's a little bit elongated a little bit. Still like it still had a little bit of wind shear there. Just a little bit. I mean, you see it kind of doing this oblong kind of look there. Well, sun's just now coming up as this thing's making landfall. I definitely will be doing some new updates later. Let me move up my storm reports. I gotta get this moved here. Let's move this up here a little bit. Look at some of these wind gusts here. Check out show you some of how the winds have been here with the storm. We can show you these here. We got 57. Let's see, you got power lines down there. Didn't show the wind, so it's heavy winds, 59 mile per hour winds. So I-10, 48 mile per hour winds, 51 mile per hour winds. These haven't been too bad. I mean, this thing's moving inland, and that's where it is. So the hurricane force winds are going to be really right near the center. It doesn't look like it's too widespread there as this thing's moving in. So that's good news there. I mean, the flooding again is going to be the big thing. That's going to be the big thing. I'm watching to see what the reports show with the flooding potential. That's going to be the big thing. Let me go ahead and add. I'm trying to add as I'm pulling these up. I'm just kind of adding I like the count to kind of be on every slide. So I'm kind of adding these as I go along. So I'm going to be making some adjustments to these as I go. Go and add that there. So now I got that on that graphic, and I already got it in the rain graphic. And where's my storm report? Well, to storm report 1 too. So just kind of adding these in. So there's that one. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Although I got to fix that graphic on this one up there. Try to make these uniform because I made some changes to these things as I was going along. Let's see. I see a couple of these chases. Brandon. It doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. You see the heavy rains. Obviously, the flooding on the side here. Let me show you this real quick. I'm kind of looking at some of these graphics here. So you see the heavy rains there. Very low-lying area. A lot of tree debris as you expect. This is the storm. It just went through this area. Don't think it's going to be that bad. But let's see who else we got down here. Just Brandon, he's down in that area. Let's see where he's still in. Connor, yeah, keeping the power still on there where he's at. So, again, I never really got super hyped on this storm. Just never did. I've seen some of the debris out there. Just a very, probably getting some gusts, probably close to hurricane force where he's at. Just looking at the trees a little bit. Strong tropical. It's definitely 40, 50 mile per hour winds there. One of the features I definitely need to add, I want to take this graphic here, this full screen graphic here. So what I want to do is I want to take the full screen graphic here, and what I want to do is I'll do like a 50-50 split. I want to put me like on that side, and then on this side put like a Twitter feed of just the stuff for a storm report. So I'm going to have kind of both on both sides, so I can pull up Twitter data on a feed and put it on there. I think I might do it as a screen grab. Hey Samantha, good morning to you. How are you, Samantha? Yeah, I had to do my normal business stuff this morning. So, like I said, I'm trying to take advantage of the opportunity to just try to get some of this stuff kind of updated here as I go along. So my different slides are uniform. You want to obviously try to make them uniform as best you can. And I'm taking the storm breaker off these because I don't want those on there anymore. Yeah, I think that's pretty clean. I don't know if I want to have two crawls. I definitely don't think I want to have two crawls out there because I think it'd be a little much. So, but I have the ability to turn that one crawl off and put the severe thunderstorm and tornado warning one back on. I can flip them on and off, which is pretty good. Probably need to keep them pretty close to each other. Well, my forecast looks good. That looks fine. I can add another one of this one too. I guess put that there too. So you see, it's just kind of making these all look the same a little bit. Yeah, we'll keep that one on there too. Yeah, one thing I do like about having that counter is like when I'm at the wall, so if something pops in, I'll be able to see it, which is a big plus there. So we're kind of going through these right now. Yeah, and I was thinking we'd have an opportunity to kind of grow the channel today. That's not going to happen. You know, waiting for a flooding event. It's one thing when you're doing severe weather coverage and you're doing like, you got tornado warnings, and you're kind of tracking and that stuff like that. Flooding is so monotonous. You just got to wait for it to happen. Then you got to wait for the video to kind of come in on it. So it's not going to be that kind of coverage here for this morning. So like I said, I'm taking advantage of what's going on, and you guys are normal guys coming in here to kind of get y'all's feedback while I'm going about doing this. Let's see, spaghetti plot. Let's add that spaghetti plot 2. We'll add that too. That can go there. Aircraft recon, and we're going to make these true for all of them here. And these will update as we go along. Obviously, we'll turn that crawl off. Let's see here. Test crawl, turn that one off, and then put this one back on. So I'm just kind of putting all these in here. Make them all look the same. Now, where I need to go is obviously this stuff here. This is the stuff that's all jacked the heck up. So this is one that, for example, I got to fix. So that's these three here. So that one, kaput. Gone. Get rid of you. Boom. Gone. Oops. We're at the traffic light. I think we're at the traffic light. Get that one too. Boom. And I gotta grab all the new ones, which kind of sucks. Go here and so the one thing about OBS that can be a little bit confusing is the layering. Boy, if you get too much stuff in there, it can be a real big pain in the butt to try to put the stuff in there. So you gotta grab it all as you go along a little bit, you know. That one. There we go. Got it. There we go. Now I got it. And storm reports. There we go. So there we go. Boom. See? So I was fixing that one. So now it's got the same data up above. I still want to automate that. Still want to automate that for sure. Let's go back over to Radar Omega here. And definitely wouldn't want to be on the interstate right now. Interstate 10, Interstate 75. I mean, because it's going to be this band right in here. This is where the most intense winds are probably going to be, where the heaviest rains are going to be, obviously. Brantford, Mayo, that whole area in there. Checking some of these winds out here. Let's see what some of these winds are showing here. 78 mile per hour winds. Ooh, there's some off the ground. 89 mile per hour winds. Oof, that's some showing 100 mile per hour winds. But again, that's the radar beams shooting up off the ground. So that's going to be elevated from the Tallahassee or the south, the Valdosta radar. So the higher up the beam goes, the higher the wind gust is going to be. 82, 83, 80. Gotta check out some of these winds in here. 78, 75, 82, 80. Yeah. But the right side storm is always the strongest, so that's where the highest winds are showing up aloft. 100, looks like 100 mile per hour winds right in here. 103. Some very strong winds up there. Let's see what the power outages are doing out here. Let's take a look at that. I've not looked at that. Let's look at that. No, not the strikes. Power to me. Hit the power line. State outages. All right, so we got 10,000 outages there, 12,000 outages there, 5,000 outages there, 3,000 there, 18. So let's make this the state just to kind of keep it all in perspective here. Let's turn the county off. We'll go to state outage. So statewide, I'm looking for statewide. So there's 232,000 people without power. It's about 2% of the base without power right now. And of course, a lot of that in that same corridor. So that's going to be, folks, these main counties right here are the ones getting the most power outages right now. Switch back over to here. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't call this a productive day. Turn that back off. So you got about 250,000 people without power there across North Florida and that area. Where did my crawl go? Or where did my all the junk crawl was not up? So let's put that back up there. What if I did it for all of them? No, I only did it for that one. I need to make that uniform for all of them. Ah, there it is. There it goes. Just double checking that. That works pretty good. I still think like it looks pretty clean. Now what I probably need to do is with the wall graphic here, I probably need to at least make a satellite version of this. So you got the radar and I go back and forth between the visible satellite imagery, the high res version of it, the one that the Weather Service puts on there. All right. I'm bummed out. All right. I'm going to go ahead and shut down, guys. And I promise you I'm going to come back. I need to fix some of the stuff on here. And we'll get ready for the next storm. Hopefully the timing will work out a little bit better for me too. But I'm going to go ahead and shut down. And try to do a couple of resets here. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get that working. So look for an update a little bit later. I'll post something on the next system here